This is day 2 of my solo trip to Montreal. For lunch today, I decided to get some poutine, an absolute must while in Canada. I got here around 1 p.m. on a Tuesday and I only had to wait for a little bit before I was seated. I was seated outside and they pulled out this red covering to shade everybody from the sun. I couldn't tell what color my food was, but it was good. Lunch was delicious, but it was also very heavy on the stomach, so I decided to go for a walk. The neighborhoods here are so cute. People here must have strong legs because there are stairs everywhere. I stopped in at a grocery store to grab some water. They had a bunch of kombucha brands that aren't sold in the US. I grabbed a ginger turmeric one to aid my digestion. At least at the grocery stores that I've been to so far, there's a lot of dairy and meat alternatives. If I can live here for like 2 or 3 months, I dedicate it to trying all the plant-based yogurts. There weren't many like 16.9 fluid ounce bottles of water, like the ones that come in a pack of 24 usually. I just got a liter bottle of water. I sat down for a little bit outside and people watched while I enjoyed my kombucha. I was craving a little something sweet, so I headed towards a bakery that I was curious about. I heard the croissants here were good, so I decided to get that. This croissant was perfectly flaky and buttery. I don't know what kind of butter they used, but the taste of the butter set it apart from all the other croissants I've tried before. This little snack break was absolutely necessary to power me through my walk to get me to my next destination. It wasn't exactly open while I was in Montreal, but I still wanted to see it in person. Welcome to the Olympic Stadium. To be so honest, I was so tired from the walk it took for me to get there that I ended up sitting here for about 30 minutes to rest, trying to soak up any athletic energy that might be lingering in the air to power me through my walk back to the hotel. It was crazy to visit a place where at one point the entire world gathered to compete. On the way back, I found a Goodwill. I browsed for a little bit just because I was curious about the brands and the styles that the people around here wore. And then I got myself out before I got into like actual thrifting mode because I would have stayed in there for hours. My feet were hurting so bad at this point. Take a guess how much I walked and I'll tell you at the end. I feel like even if I had trained my mind, my lungs, and my legs to get through a marathon, my feet would fall apart. I got pho for dinner because at the end of a long day, you just want a bowl of noodles. I also forgot to ask for chopsticks again, so I got a fork from the hotel restaurant. My total walking distance for today was 16.1 miles, a little over 37,000 steps.